Hello, I'm Kevin Berger, author of Atheism is Untenable. I'm explicitly irreligious and agnostic. I don't need apologetics because there's no need to defend an argument that I don't make, and I can't logically shift the burden of proof for a claim I don't make. If you imply otherwise, you'll remove all doubt that you're intellectually dishonest and have no credibility. This is Justified Nonetheless. Please like, subscribe, share, and ring that notifications bell.
Hello, my precious little tumbleweeds. You may have noticed that I have been on hiatus for a while. However, I assure you I have not been resting on my laurels. I have been busying myself with some other projects, so I'd like to give you an update on those. As you may know, I have written Atheism is Untenable. This is not news. That was my first written offering. It is a quick read. It's narrative form, 165 pages, divided into 6 main sections. It's an easy read, only has one logical syllogism. However, it does have 125 credible sources, and I recommend reading that as a starting point. However, since then I have 2 other offerings. The first of those is objecting to the absence of belief. Now, this is more of a scholarly approach. It's 230 pages. It includes 21 essays. Each of those, almost each of those contains a logical syllogism. So there's 22 logical syllogisms total in this, 180 references from scholarly sources in that work. I also have Bogus, the intellectual dishonesty of non-belief. This returns to a narrative form, and it's not entirely focused on the idea of the difference between belief and non-belief. It's discussing the intellectual dishonesty of atheism and atheists in general on a variety of topics. That one is 265 pages, 22 chapters. It contains only 8 logical syllogisms. However, a whopping 25 or so references from credible sources in that work. So, got those readily available for you. Each of those will be available in print form. The description will include the links for those if you'd like to purchase the hard copies of those. It would also be in the pinned comment and in the bio page. However, if you go to my Patron, each of these will also be available in digital form for sale for $5 each, or you can get all of them with a paid subscription, which is only $1 per month. So that's a screaming deal if you want to take a look at these and get up to speed on what it is that I'm discussing. Also, I will have merchandise available through the Spreadshirt company. So I'm going to have clothing, t-shirts, polos, hoodies, miscellaneous items like coffee mugs will be available. The link for that will also be available for you. And as a special bonus, if you go to the Patreon, if you want to get just a sample of what it is that's in these books, you can go, and there is a rather large excerpt from Atheism is Untenable. There are 2 chapters each from Objecting to the Absence of Belief and from Bogus, the Intellectual Dishonesty of Non-Belief, available at no cost for all of members. So definitely take a look at that. And then if you like it, then get a paid subscription or buy each of the books individually if you want to. But definitely take a look at those. Also, yes, regular videos will be uploaded again in the very near future, specifically with the weekly installments of the Arguments for Non-Belief Omnibus. So keep an eye out for those. Until next time, remember, even if your beliefs aren't necessarily true, they may just be justified nonetheless.